Hello everyone, this is Yamini Seni and we were doing class 9 English Movements lesson number 6 Weathering the Storm in Irsama by Harsh Mandir. So today we are going to talk about the author and then we will do the question answers of this chapter. He was born on 17th April 1955 in Shillong. By profession, he is an author, columnist, researcher, teacher, social activist. He took his education from Virgin University, Amsterdam, and St. Stephen College. He had written many books, and some of the name of these books are Looking Away Inequality, Ash in the Belly, Partitions of the Heart, Unheard Voices, Fear and Forgiveness, Accidents of Birth. So these are just a few of his work. He had written many things and very mesmerizing things also. Now, lesson number 6 Weathering the Storm in Irisama. Question answers. Think about it. So, question number 1: what havoc has the super cyclone wreaked in the life of the people of Orissa? So the super cyclone uprooted and crashed ancient trees to the earth. People and houses were swiftly washed away. A raging, deadly brown sheet of water covered everything as far as they could see. Only fractured cement houses still stood in a few places. So all those things which we had read in the chapter, we have to mention over here. Like what was the effect of the cyclone? Like bloated animal carcasses, and this all made him macabre, right? He was a very fearful to see, or very you can say very desolated to see all these things. So all round, even huge old trees had fallen. Now let us see question number 2. Question number 2 is, how has Prashant, a teenager, been able to help the people of his village? So in this answer, we have to manage this by putting things like Prashant act as a leader, and what all he did for his village. Like Prashant, who was just 19 years old, decided to let the people of his village. He organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. This task was done successfully. Then, for the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. Then we talk about this team of youth volunteers he organized, and then cleaned the shelter of the filth, urine, vomit, and floating carcasses, and tended to the wounds and fractures of the people who had been injured by the cyclone, all these things. So he brought the children who were orphaned together and put up a polythene sheet shelter for them. So all these things we will write it down. Then question number 3: how have the people of the community helped one another? What role do the women of Kalikuda play during these days? So this we are going to write. So the people of the community helped one another by grouping under the leadership of Prashant. So they convinced the merchant to help them with availability of rice. Then the youth task force made her children lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomach, so to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. So the message got through and they began receiving food on the regular basis. Then women of Kalikuda were mobilized to look after the orphan children, and while the men secured food and materials for the shelter. So the women began to work in the food for work program started by an NGO. So all these things we will write it down in this answer. Now question number 4: why do Prashant and other volunteers resist the plan to set up institutions for orphans and widows? What alternative do they consider? So क्या प्रशांत को लगा इसमें कि क्यों हमें गवर्नमेंट का जो उन्होंने सेटअप किया है पर्टिकुलर सेंटर्स, उसमें ना भेजें इनको, वुमेंस और चिल्ड्रन को? तो इसके अलावा उन्होंने क्या कहा कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं? सो ये देखेंगे इसमें. So Prashant and other volunteer, this is the plan to set up institution for orphans and widows because they felt that in such institution children would grow up without love and widows would suffer more from the stigma of loneliness, right? So they considered the alternative of resettling the orphans in their own community itself, possibly new foster families made up of childless widows and children without adult care. So like in all, he was thinking like that, the both the all the peoples who were there in the shelter, they or who all are suffering from this particular super cyclone, so they should receive more and more love. Now, question number 5 says, do you think Prashant is a good leader? Do you think young people can get together to help people during natural calamities? So, yes, according to me, and I guess most of you will also agree with this, that Prashant is a great leader. Even though he himself was grief stricken, he decided to lead the people of his village, which is a very big thing. So, he organized a group of youth and elders to help others in the tough times. So, he took several initiatives, like made it possible for people to put their lives back on track. So yes, I think young people can get together to help people during natural calamities, and young people are full of energy and strength. So they came up, or they can come up with new and useful ideas, as we can see in the story also, to reduce the devastating effects of calamities by helping more and more people. So in this way, you can write it down your answer. So this was it. Uh, in the next class, we will take some new chapter. Till then, keep reading. Be happy.